I have no memory of this place. It's been at least a day. So apologies that there was no video yesterday. I've been pretty ill lately. I've basically spent the past 3 days in bed, but you probably wouldn't have noticed the past other 2 days because I got some content recorded in advance because I thought to myself, I feel a bit shitty, better get some content ready. I didn't realise it was going to last as long as it did, though, and I didn't realise I was going to get as bad as I was, so apologies for that, but here we are, Emperor Game and the Noble of North Valyria. I have no idea what the fuck was happening. As I recall, we killed Bob, and that was basically it. No. Our father, as I recall, we killed Bob, and then... No. Our father killed Bob, and then we hanged him. So there was this weird, and basically confirmed by people in the comments, I was a little suspicious of it myself. We had minus 100 dishonor, even though we hadn't done that many dishonorable things. It's very, very, very difficult to get to minus 100 dishonor. So I watched the video back, and we sort of, it ticked from minus 30 to minus 100 almost instantly. So I've taken that back. And we've gone to minus 40 dishonor, because I thought that was fair. We've got familial kinslayer, we've got tyrannical stains. This isn't going to be particularly easy, but I think we'll be fine nonetheless. Our vassals don't completely hate us entirely anymore. They're not big fans of us, obviously. Well, that's the court. Let's not check the court. The court's irrelevant. They don't entirely hate us, but it's still not an ideal situation. How much money have we got? 805 gold. Jesus. Okay. Send out some gifts then. Try and bring some people on side to start off with. I think probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Now, yesterday when I put up the post on YouTube saying that I wouldn't be able to make any content, you guys, I said... Maybe I'll do a longer episode, probably not an hour, because nobody wants to see an hour of CK2. And then everybody said, you underestimate us. Make an hour of CK2. No, I'm not going to make an hour of CK2, because I don't think I'm still, like, well enough to do that. But I'll try and make this one as long as it just naturally goes on for. Normally, I try and keep an eye on the clock around 30 minutes, so it doesn't take too long to render and obviously edit and export and upload and everything like that. But I'll try and I'll just do it as long as it feels naturally right to play CK2. So this is probably going to go on for about 5 or 6 hours. Now, who was Lady Catelyn the Breaker of Cornfield, and why am I trying to kill her? I remember her. Did she not imprison one of a relative, a member of the house, member of the House Zapaeryan, and put them to death? Yeah, blood feud minus 100, and it goes on for 100 years. So we've been in blood feud for about a year now. Who did she kill? Is what I want to know. Let's check her kill list. Nobody. Why do I hate you then? Apparently she killed one of our close kin. I think it's just an in-game event to drive, to drive, unless she's got someone in prison and, like, chopped off the heads of our envoy, I think was the actual event, but she doesn't have any, clearly. I mean, we've just got to wipe out House Lefford. Now, there's only 3 living members, and one of them is a woman, so we can't exactly expand their line out too much. In fact, 2 of them are women. So who's the only male? We kill the male off, and then House Lefford is done for. I'm going to have to dig through the character finder quickly and see if I can't find who that last surviving one is. Well, there we go. All 3 of House Lefford there are women, so we've got nothing to worry about here, assuming none marry off matrilineally, which we'll just keep a close eye on. She hasn't, and she's also 51, so that's the end of her line. She is 54. Her son is an Umber. Oh, that's a bit worrying. But they're dealt with, so nothing to worry about there. And then there's Freya, who's 46. No, their family is extinct, so nothing to worry about. Honestly, I'm not going to bother with that. We don't need any more dishonor. We'll let time deal with them, huh? Right, so we've got our household guard. I don't think we need to do much with that. I can't remember what exactly I was planning on doing, so I'm going to come up with a new goal. First things first, what the fuck is Cohort doing in Volantis? We might have to go to war with Cohort. Saying that, how old is the dragon? Because maybe now's a good time to just blast through quickly. Oh, it's in the fucking dragon pit again. Do I not keep releasing this goddamn thing from the dragon pit? Get out of here. Right, 7 years old. It's got 3 martial. Was it 10 martial we needed for the dragon conquest? Because first things first, I think we need to bring the Dothraki under heal. I think we need to conquest Hesh, seeing as we already have de jure claims on Hesh, apparently. Colonizing this area around Karth wouldn't be a bad idea as well, and sort of linking up our domain here. Now, we do obviously want to start heading over towards Leng as soon as possible, because we are swiftly running out of time. So let's get a better Justiciar, I think. So you're fired. Goodbye, I don't care what they think. Right, we need claims close to Leng so we can fabricate, so we can actually colonize the goddamn thing. The issue is we can only fabricate claims on places that are under Topbog's realm, so non-ruins. This could be difficult. We could do something weird here. So we could go the Jade Gate. I actually didn't mean to put them there, but that's fine. Empress Dowagers? That's my mother? Oh, interesting. Wow, she had an interesting life, huh? We could take the Jade Gate. Now, I don't think we actually need to fabricate claims on this. We could just Dragon Conquest them, obviously, when the Dragon comes of age. Jade Gate, Pharos Port, Morak. then I believe we can from there colonize Marahai, because it's within 2 sea provinces of Port Morak. Obviously, it's just the Western Jade Sea and then the Sea of Marahai. Then from Marahai, we could go either to Turani, which counts as Lang, or the Manticore Isles. We could completely go into Topbog's back door. I think that's not a bad idea. Nobody ever expects that. So I think that's probably not... But what happened to Bravos? What, they've kind of exploded. Essos is a bit of a mess. I would also like to tie this up as well. Obviously, we've got Volantis, which is kind of on a knife's edge a little bit with the rest of the realm. Atheon of Shame Isle. A bastard of my dynasty, I think. Tagon the Shrewd, Galenkis? Why was he... It says Atheon Zapaeryan, obviously. Norello is of Shame Isle. None of his relatives are ours. His mother is also no relative of ours. So he's... So one of them, I assume the mother, has a lover who is potentially... No? Vermin's son? But born to her lover? I have no idea. Anyway, we got some random bastard in our court there. Forthright message. A forthright message is what he needs. Sure, why the hell not? So we are trying to sway this dude. Still, he's got 1525 opinion of us now. That's pretty good. He's one of the most powerful vassals. We definitely want to keep that guy on side. Now, what about us? What have we got in terms of child? I'm basically getting completely familiarized with what's happening here. So we have a son. He's got dynastic stain, giving him general opinion minus 90. Good. Decays at the rate of 10 every 10 years, so hopefully by the time he's roughly 93, he'll be a playable character. Yeah, no, that's not right. Why has he got minus 90 general opinion? I might need to deal with that. Anyway, not important. As long as we focus on educating this kid as much as possible, so as long as we've got the Maester serving court, as long as we've got our Marshal training children, everything should be good there. And I do need to focus on this kid, because obviously we don't have any other heirs, and God knows who else is in line to inherit beyond this kid. Vermin, I think, is his character's brother or uncle, one or the other. Yeah, this dude, my uncle... He was actually a very, very good character. He's got cancer, though. He's also the golden number, so I can't imagine he'll be around for much longer. Who else have we got in line here? Aenys Zapaeryan, my uncle, who is, I mean, okay. Burnt alive is offering to law. That's a different symbol. That's interesting. He's okay, but he's certainly not anybody I'd like to inherit anytime soon. Good at martial and absolutely fucking terrible at everything else. We've got Tagon Zapaeryan as well, my other uncle. Makes perfect sense. Dynastic Stain, minus 10. Also not terrible. I should probably also be training this kid, though, because he has another backup heir there. I'm trying to be very, very careful while I get back into the campaign and try and remember what the hell's happening. Right, let's train you up in... what have you got? You've got Diligence. Indolent is terrible. Charitable does kind of work for diplomacy, so I'm actually going to go for... Timid Affectionate is better, isn't it, for a diplomacy education? I'm going to go for that one. Normally, I would go for Thrift, but as he's already got Indolent, it's probably not worth it. Anyway, what do you go for that one? Aeris Quogoris has been elected. Another guy that hates me. Great. Now we've got to spend time swearing and you do. What happened to him? Slain by Chabrio in personal combat. Well, that's your own goddamn fault. To be fair, we can send him some of our really, really crappy old books that we're not interested in. Or not even the books, sorry, but like, we've got lots of crappy old weapons. I say crappy, but obviously that gives plus 45 opinion for this Dragonbone Axe. We don't need it. We've got, obviously, much more superior weapons. But we can't even give him the Valyrian Steel Sword. Not that I would. But we can't even give him the Valyrian Steel Sword. What have we got equipped then? Let's just make sure everything's good. So we've got Dragonbone Bracelets, Aegon the Fourth's Crown, Shadow Trace. Was that Aegon the Fourth? It was. We've got Treaties with Fishing with an Angle. That's pretty good as well. Lots of whips. We've got Wraithwing's Whip twice over. Is that our dragon now? We still need to rename him, don't we? I'm going to have to go into the save game to do that one. We'll wait until he obviously gets 10 years old, because I don't want to spend all that effort renaming him only for him to die. So when he comes of age, I'll pick whatever the top voted comment was on that last one. I think I remember what it was, but I'm not going to spoil it. Collar of Pearls was fine. We've got Steve the Dragon. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. We've also got Lightbringer, the actual proper sword Lightbringer there. Kind of irrelevant. Can we even equip that? Yeah, we can. We can just equip it no matter what. That's really, really cool that that's inherited down the family tree. You get that just for becoming Azor Ahai, so that's a pretty decent weapon. I might give him one of these crappy weapons then, just to win him over, because he's a very, very powerful vassal. Obviously, the Lord of Yunkai. Yunkai's... Oh, sorry, Astapor. Astapor's pretty large. Let's give him... Is it much point, though? Because it's not like his dynasty is going to like me. If he causes issues, we could just have him assassinate and have somebody new in... Yeah, I'd rather keep my feudal vassals on side. Fuck him. You know what? Fuck you, dude. I was going to give you a Dragonbone Axe, but I've changed my mind. At age 57, your mother-in-law, Desmere Brunet, died of depression. I'm Desmere Brunet. Welcome to my potion store here in Citadel. What an incredible name. Desmere the Elegant Brunet. I don't think it's pronounced Brunet, but that's what I'm going for. Who's she married to? Jakar the Bewitched Targaryen. Oh my god, look at this fucking dude. Stressed, possessed, lunatic, gout, wrath. Shy, dishonorable, excommunicated, a proper Targaryen through and through. The Kingdom of the Claw. Is that a titular kingdom they've made? I'm not actually... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Interesting. So there are two different branches of House Targaryen here. There's the Dragonstone branch of House Targaryen, who are Faith of the Seven, Sympathy for Valyrian Gods, and then we've also got actual House Targaryen. I assume these are the descendants of... Or the proper ones who should have the Seven Kingdoms, right? The ones who probably lost the Seven Kingdoms. And what about our Iron Throne? Still kicking around there, not doing too well for itself. Maybe we should move in and try and fix that at some stage. A son was born to Emperor Gaemon the Noble and Empress Vaena, named Vaeron. Of course, if you have any names for Vaeron, let me know. And I will read through and see if they're any good. The nightmare is not yet over for my wife. Her recovery was only passing. Her conditions have quickly worsened after giving birth to a child. If she does not get better soon, she will surely perish. What a loss. Personal combat minus 100 and cancer. I think she's done for. Goodbye. The whole problem with that is, right, she wasn't related to us, so clearly... Oh, she was a House Targaryen, though. I was going to say there's not enough incest. I forgot she was House Targaryen. So clearly there was actually probably way too much incest, which is why she's dying. Time to save my Vaeron, my beautiful Vaeron, who I'm going to forget about in no time. She's dead. No funeral for you, can't afford it. She's at peace now. Are we getting the trait depressed? We did not gain the trait depressed. Guess we're not that bothered by things, huh? Seek solace in the arms of another. This is nonsense. I'll move on with my life. There's a chance of him dying from that, though, isn't there? Oh, we can become celibate. One of these, we can just straight up die. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll move on with my life. We lost something. I don't know what we lost. I think it was widowed. Well, that's pretty good, because now it means we can get married again immediately. Do we have any relatives kicking around? That's the real question. We're looking for a House Oh. House Zibbity? I probably can't do that anymore, right? Mega Zapaeryan. Do you have daughter? Is she a daughter? I will assume so? Who else have we got? Have we got anyone better? Because she's, like, actually fucking terrible. Hunchback, sturdy, fat. She's Brienne. Although Brienne wasn't fat, obviously. Alysanne. She'll do. She's 25. She's branded apostate 3 times over. Okay, can we get her out of there? Plot to rescue from prison. You shall be my new wife. What is she? My niece. Oh, that's fine. That'll do. Alright, let's start on it, team. Now, I believe what we can do here is we can demand her release. Yeah, we issue a demand. But if he says no, we have to go to war. And who's she in prison by? Lord Aegon the Bold of Draconis. My cousin. Why is she in prison? Issue a demand for her because she's an apostate, I assume. Let's see what he says. A wise response. Excellent. She's arrived in our court. That makes our life even easier. Skilled steward. National tax modifier. So no fertility bonus for that one, unfortunately. Boom. There we go. All right. A wise response. Thank you. Much appreciated. You think she'd be a bit more, you know, appreciative about releasing her from prison? Uncle? Attraction to attractive, same dynasty. Not like, hey, got me out of prison plus 100. Fuck you. Here, have some gold, you big fucking idiot. Have some, court jester. No, that seems perfect. Court tutor. There we go. She's terrible, so I don't know why I did that. Just to get her to like me, I guess. Please. Please, I'm a nice guy. After the years, a special bond has developed between you and Wraithwing, soon to be renamed. He is particularly receptive to your touch and seems genuinely pleased when you meet. This is most unusual for a dragon. When we fly, it shall be as one. Gain the trait affectionate. Taming chance times 2. No, I demand respect. I will lash and I will beat it. Wrath. Gives it plus 50 personal combat skill. We're not interested in that, though, because the only time personal combat skill comes into calculations, to my knowledge, is when we're fighting another dragon, so that seems a bit pointless. We shall fly as one, gaining the trait affectionate. Have we not tamed it yet? Yeah, no, we have tamed it, because we're a dragon rider, so that's kind of just an irrelevant event then, I guess. For Marshall. Has he gone down in Marshall? Am I going insane here? Oh, God, we've got to wait years. After ordering your guards back, you join in the wild melee. You get several blows in before the ruffians react to your presence, but things soon go poorly when one of them fights you on even terms. You soon lie bruised in the mud with the taste of blood in your mouth. The smiling opponent offers you his hand up. Thank you, I appreciate that. We're getting the... We're on the quest to improve our combat ability. Now, you might remember when we did this with... was it the Gogosossi Sea where we got an insanely racist Japanese caricature trainers up in becoming Master Warrior? Yeah, instead we're just doing it, apparently just going to pubs and starting street brawls and stuff. We didn't actually gain anything from that either. God fucking damn it. Well, I'm going to stick with this one. Temperate, slothful, or... I hope you like your time here. Obviously, we're going for this one then. Gained plus 10 opinion. Good for you. We'll just keep swaying whoever's the king of Younghai because I didn't mean to give that one away, as we found out a couple of episodes ago. Right, so, what have we got missed on the council? We've got an advisor. I'm basically just blasting through as much as possible here. waiting until we can get this dragon up to a point where we can make a difference in the world, you know? Waiting until it can actually breathe horrendous amounts of fire rather than it just being a tiny little, like, scrub of a dragon. We could also join the Alchemist Guild. Have I not already done that? Alchemist. Oh, God, don't remind me. Why can't I join the Alchemist Guild? Probably because we don't have Mystic, Scholar, Metallurgist, Fire Obsessed, Lunatic, or Erudite. We definitely do not have any of those things. Now, I want to get rid of Kinslaying. The only way to do that is unfortunately taking Family Focus. So I'm going to go to Family Focus as soon as possible, which is now. And then after that, we'll go to Scholarship, I guess, afterwards. But there is also a chance we'll just get Fire Obsessed from burning people. Man, this character's actually pretty decent. It's a shame about this mess. No use for another retainer. Sell it. We'll see how well Family Focus serves us. Hopefully we can get rid of Kinslayer as soon as possible. Prince Aelor is mad. What a shocker. This child seems mad every time a new Targaryen is born because his mother is of House Targaryen, which I assume is why it's saying that. Yeah, he is insane. Fantastic. Wait, his mother wasn't Targaryen. She was Zapaeryan. Not on the orders of Rhaenra. Oh yeah, we were married to our sister, weren't we? Okay, I don't know what the deal with that is. Let's not worry. Has it always said that and I've just completely ignored it? Huh. Okay. Rhaena, you get... Man, she's a genius, huh? Genius, indolent, brooding, affectionate. Anyway, let's go for diplomacy. Let's train you up, because you might be a good marriage candidate to my son, I guess. Exceptional education, learning +4. It's kind of expensive. No, you know, I am right now, in the background here, while we're waiting for the dragon to grow, upgrading Elyria proper. Seeing as we've got this ridiculous build time and build cost modifier because of all the slaves. So it's generally making our lives much, much easier to get all this stuff just churned out as quickly as possible. Castle shipyards, we don't need more galleys. I'm just going for things like light infantry, +1,000. That's absurd. Aha, there we go. My liege, my work in Jade Gate has come to fruition by bribing, cajoling, extorting, and threatening, and forging documents. I managed to fabricate a claim on the lordship of Jade Gate. So this is the first of our plan in trying to seal Leng. I think the plan should be cut Topbog off from Leng, then deal with Topbog. I think if we go to war, whilst the labyrinths are unsealed, and he still has his ridiculous power, his wife is in prison by Emperor Halano of the Gogosossi Sea. House Toad. I mean, I'd be celibate too with a face like that. Holy shit, is that just Trump in a wig? Good God. Wow, I'm really glad that these two characters are, like, properly duking. I wonder if they've got, like, a blood feud or something, because that seems pretty insane that he'd have his wife of all people in prison. Let's check the blood feud, see what's going on here. Bitter enemies. I didn't realize we had 2 blood enemies. House Zo Quagaz. 5 living members. Oh, weird, okay. I actually wanted to find out all of the blood feuds, but I guess we're the only one in a blood feud with 2 people. That seems about right, all things considered. Yeah, I think cutting Topbog off from Leng first is a really, really great idea. Obviously, being able to do that without him declaring war on us for Leng, because that is his de jure territory, which he most likely will. That's going to be difficult. Jade Gate, 630 men. He's currently at war with the Macross slave raid on Jade Gate. We can just move in and take it out then. Claim the Jade Gate. From there, we'll move into Pharos. From there, we'll move into Morak. Morak, we can hopefully go island hopping a bit into Leng. If it doesn't work, then unfortunately we are going to have to go with war with Topbog immediately before we can hit Leng, but weakening him first by cutting him off to the old gods would be a little bit easier, I'd say. War were declared, and luckily we still have the Fiery Fist of Topbog, the Fiery Fist of Bob, sorry. Their names are too similar. Kicking around. Let's move in. Now, with these boys, we should just be able to hold this. Now, I'm also going to probably keep them over there as well, just to keep the peace. 9,000 men sitting around looking threatening is going to be kind of helpful. Is that their leading troops? Ruler personally leading troops. Oh, you fool. Right, take him out. Let's see if we can grab... Oh, no commanders. Well, that's my fault. Another one bites the dust. Right, okay, let's actually put commanders on it this time. Aegor, Norello. God, these commanders are shit, aren't they? Pink Aereo. Classic Pink Aereo. And Master Builder in Elyria. Holy shit. Wow, we must have, like, nearly 0 build time. Yeah, we absolutely do. We could always save up and obviously upgrade the holding. We need 6,000 gold. This is random and takes an average 40 years. What the fuck? But that would give us, if we upgraded it, would give us another 2.8 taxes, +1 fort, plus 25% garrison size, 900 light infantry, 2,200 heavy infantry. Jesus. 420 just blaze light cavalry, 54 heavy cavalry. That's absolutely insane. But you've got to remember, that's before all the additional bonuses added by other buildings as well. And obviously, you know, martial bonuses, things like that. Man, that's absurd. 6,000 gold, though? Was I right on that? 6,000, yeah, here it clearly says 3,100. Ignore that. That's absolutely insane. How is anyone ever supposed to... I need to find some sort of, like, money exploit in this. There's got to be... There's always one in CK2 hiding away somewhere. We'll see if we can find it. 96%. Excellent. Apparently this is going to our vassal, though, because he was obviously the one that went to war first. Oh, this is cool. Distractions seem to overwhelm you during your studies. The simplest pleasures and even the plain mundane chores seem like they're better spent. If I learn a few phrases, so this is a great event. I've talked about this a lot before. We're going to try and learn some languages. In fact, I think we've already started learning languages, haven't we? Do we have the student of... Yeah, we already do. Family man. Devoted to the harmony of his family. Familiar Kinslayer. We had hanged on the orders of Emperor Gamer. He was obviously killed by our father. Doing a great job. If I learn even a few phrases, it'll be worth it. This is the next step of the Student of Language event, but obviously because we are... If you weren't slothful, you gain diligent, but because we're slothful, there's a chance of losing that. Didn't lose it, unfortunately. Family first. Lately, I've been trying to advance my family wherever possible. I've gained the family person trait. Didn't get rid of Kinslayer. Oh, you big shit. So it gets rid of... Because last time we gained family person, it got rid of Kinslayer, but I assume it only gets rid of Kinslayer and not familial Kinslayer. Maybe it'll just disappear over time. I have no idea. Let's wait and see. Maybe they'll cancel out eventually. Maybe there's something else in the family focus that will do it. Right, Jade Gate is gone. Thank you. The first step in sealing the labyrinths, my boy. You shall not be forgotten. Do you want to take it for ourselves, or do you want him to swear fealty? We'll have him swear fealty. Holy shit. And now we can take the whole thing. That seems a little bit OP. Alright, fine. Done. Next up, Pharos. This is also kind of a nice little addition to our empire, right? A nice little border there. Right, Pharos is next, so we are going to have to, unfortunately, keep fabricating claims until this dragon does a big grow. Let's go for the actual Pharos proper then. Hopefully we can just get this guy to swear fealty as well. That'd be pretty great. Well, that took literally no time whatsoever. Thank you. What is your chance of fabricating claims? Because you seem to be doing this pretty goddamn quick. 31.5% yearly. Sure, whatever. Getting a strong claim on the Lordship of Pharos. Thank you, I appreciate that. Right, so... Now, what does Lordship mean in this? I assume it... Yeah, it is just the county. Right, good. Declare war, Dragon Conquest. Forced vassalization is another interesting one we could probably use. Why can't we use that right now? Oh, they have to be the same religion, I see. Right, okay. Claim Pharos. We could, but he has 21,000 men. Oh, God. How many from his capital? 15,000. I was going to say we could probably win it with the 9,000 men if they had... sort of the equivalent amount in their capital, because they've raided those troops. We can move down and actually kill them before the rest of the troops had a chance to reinforce, and they became one big doom stack. Fortunately, not possible. Now, I do... How much... okay, so we spent all of our money on claims. I was going to say we could probably hire some mercenaries and still enact that plan. The only thing I worry about now is that our Holy Order is basically going to be trapped on an island with people that hate us and want us all horribly dead. Let's try it. Let's do it. So... How many men can we raise from Elyria at this stage is the real question. I haven't checked it in quite some time. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty goddamn decent. Oh my god, we don't have enough boats. And there's me saying, we've got enough boats, don't worry about it. Right, put the boats down. Set a rally point in Elyria. Let's move everybody over there. We don't need any more men than that. I'm not sending, like, a ridiculous amount because we can't afford it. Right. Move down into Pharos. Yep, see, this is exactly my major concern. Can we play some ping pong? No? Oh, good. Right. Good commanders. Let's go. Aegor. Norello. Oh, good commanders, or alternatively, people we want killed. Aereo. Life isn't too bad. Loser trait stress. That's incredible. Thank you. Where are my reinforcements? Where are they? Where are they? They've barely even left port. Oh my god, please hurry. When are they going to get there? 3 days' time. A priceless work of art. Send a munificent gift. It will sway him. Lose 100 gold. This is not a good idea. No, I can't afford such things. 1 day. How far are the boats away? Absolutely, just decades, just years. They might be... What? Oh, bamboozled. You never expected it. 3 commanders versus 1 man. Well, that's exactly why. Should have brought some fucking flanks, my friend. Absolutely destroyed him. We didn't even need to send anyone else. Oh, plus they're a holy order, I guess, so they're generally pretty good. Pretty strong. My half-brother, Lord Vermin, has died, and you are humbly invited to his funeral. I shall attend. Thank you. Who's he in prison by? Emperor Gaiman. I shall release you, under the condition that you don't hate me. Oh, no, you hate me. Divine marriage, too many held high lordships, attempted murder of kinsmen. No, you can stay there. You can stay there, I think. Too many held high lordships, really? High lordship of Tolos. When did we get Tolos? We'll give it to this dude. There you go. Have Tolos for me. Just because I don't want people any more annoyed at me. Oh, shit, another Merchant Republic. Whoops. What a shame. What an absolute shame. Hello, Pharos. Oh, this is going to take fucking ages, because apparently we've got a fort level of 11 here, and they're arsehole of nowhere. Right, let's build ourselves a fort, and let's just sit and wait. I'm really getting into this fort meta. There was a really good mod that appeared on the workshop not so long ago that basically made forts more useful than just countering attrition. Like, you could actually do things with them. Lord Valyrian Zapaeryan died of cancer on the 16th of first moon at age 72. He was a man. I love that sentence so much. He was a man. I was a knight of the highest honour, as well as being most fair to look upon. So very fair indeed, with your straggly beard and your tickly moustache. How so it is done. He was a well-respected swordsman, being the more capable of history. Was he? Skilled fighter? Alright, I'll take your word for it. So it's done. Excellent. You, Galenkis, can stay where you are. This is going to take how long is this? 2.8% every 12 days. I'm going to be dead in real life before this is over. Your determination and hard work has paid off. Studying with the Empress Dowager Doressa, you have learned several new languages to a decent level of fluency. So surely increase your prestige at foreign courts. Wonder if that has an effect on the foreign tour event. If you can even get this before the foreign tour event. I knew I could do it. Speaking of which, we never actually went on a foreign tour with this dude, did we? I need to remember to do that with the next character, because we missed out on so many good bonuses. I mean, if we want our second in line to inherit, which, seeing as this kid's apparently mad, it might not be a bad idea, plus he has minus 90, you could just send him to the priest already. Just send him to the temple. He needs to be 10. 3 years, he's shipped off. It doesn't matter how bad this kid ends up being. He's going to be better than a guy who's universally hated. My wife, Alisan, is pregnant. Another chance of getting a kid that isn't complete shit. Plus, she's some relative of mine as well, so that's good. There's a higher chance of obviously getting that, oh, I don't think there is. I don't think there's a high chance of getting genius at all, is there? I wonder if the coin flip event is influenced by two parents both being of the same house. Like, is there more chance of them becoming wrath or lunatic? I need to look into that. Tell my wife to take the leave for pregnancy. Get the hell out of here. Why has the game told me this? I have no Who isn't favoured by R'hllor these days? Jesus, everybody and their mother are favoured by R'hllor. On Miasmas. That's a great book, thank you. Disease resistance 2.5%. And he's literally too fucking stupid to read it. Incredible. Thank you for letting me know, game. 10 out of 10. Oh, that's cool. Your Imperial Majesty, I'm deeply hesitant to ask, but the coffers of your Lord subjects are running dry from the upkeep of the levies you have raised from our lands. Any recompense for the cost of my liege's walls would be of great comfort. Your loyal Lady Malia. Placate her with flattery. All vassals with levies raised for a year will be placated. Now, hopefully, that'll be enough to get this war tidied up. It should be, because we've almost about to take his capital. Can invite him for sightseeing. Yeah, we'll do that. Why the hell not? Oh, man. I didn't realise, but not only will this actually give them the plus 10, if you don't reward them, obviously it will give the minus as well. What can we do here? Give him Marine? I don't want to give him fucking Marine. Do I want to give him Marine? Well, he kind of likes me. He's one of the only people in the frigging world that likes me. Yeah, you know what? Go nuts, my friend. There we go. Plus 10 opinion with that dude, because we went sightseeing. A daughter. Lena. You should be training Thrift. Again, more good breeding stock for House Zapaeryan, which seems to be running fairly low right now. What is our... It's problem with obviously not marrying outside of your family tree is it's very cyclical. So, once the numbers start declining, they start declining basically across the board here. So, there's only fucking 16 living members. Good God. Captain Galaro of Volantis of the Bright Banners has long held me in low esteem, mainly for my supposed skills. He's kidnapped my wife. Shit. How did he do that? How did he just kidnap my wife? The insolence, I demand their release. Captain Galaro, an envoy is sent demanding your kin's release, threatening revenge if ignored. We have now entered a blood feud. Oh, what a shocker. Who the fuck are we in a blood feud with at this stage? Oh, the House of Volantis. Ooh, careful. How many men have they got? There's one woman. Good. There's obviously him. 49. His wife's 52. That seems pretty... That sounds like good news to me. Is that not it? Am I blind? Who else is living? There's her. There's one. 3 living members. 1. 2. Oh, there's 1. She's 36. Get rid of her. Do her in. Take her out. Take her out, team. Boom. It's outrage. We're not going... What the fuck? I don't... What a stupid event. What did she do? Oh, your wife? She's randomly gone forever. Oh, good. Thank you. And of course he's going to say no, because we're in a fucking blood feud. Would it just be easier to break her out of prison? See her dead. Well, maybe that's a kind of fate. 53%. Just a dumb event. CK2 is fine. Like, the RNG elements are fine as long as you have some manner of control over it. I think just randomly receiving a message that, despite everything, you know, your wife has been kidnapped from an island in the middle of an ocean surrounded by fire and slavers and pirates. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Anyway, let's move, where is he? Of Volantis. Where are you? Excuse me. Wait, is he one of my vassals? Who was the dude who's kidnapped you? So the Bright Banners. Oh my god, he's a friggin' mercenary company. Well, that doesn't make any... I'm actually very tilted by this because he doesn't even count as a landed character, so I'm not even sure my Spy Master can do anything here. Residing in Volantis, so he is actually in a province, which is good, because I think now if we move our Spy Master over, can we get a better Spy Master? Yes, her, if we send her a gift, because I don't particularly want a -3 Spy Master. Oh, who cares? Oh, God. Everybody, apparently. Who cares? Everyone. Yep, not good. Alright, that should help out a little bit. 42%. Right, get some more people, please. Somebody help me with my wife. Damon. Damon, help me with my wife. Wayenra? What a stupid name. Get me help, please. While in better news, the war against Pharos is done. Can we get him to swear fealty? That's very, very overpowered that you can fabricate a claim and then just have him bend the knee and take everything. Does that mean we could just, like, fabricate a claim on, I don't know, Matsar, and then when we win it, we say to Topbog, hey, bend the knee, and then what? He just suddenly becomes our vassal? Maybe because he's an emperor that wouldn't happen, or maybe he would just become a king and we become the emperor. I'm not entirely sure, but that's kind of cool. Anyway, Port Morak is the last one. Hopefully, we're well on our way to getting over to Leng. This is not an easy way to do things, is it? Fabricate claims on Port Morak. If I had the dragon, I would definitely go to war. But again, we need to cut him off from these friggin' dark gods. It's not fair that he's got dark gods. Meanwhile, we're not even favoured by R'hllor. Probably because of this whole thing. Okay, generally, probably our fault there. Did I train you in Thrift? I probably should have trained him in Martial, because R'hllor likes fighters. I'm going to do that. I'm going to train this kid up in becoming, like, the world's greatest fighter. That's your goal, Prince Varon. Oh, God. The Iron Throne that we installed is not doing well at all. This dude is also way more likely than us to be crowned as Azor Ahai at this stage. So, if we could get rid of you, that'd be pretty great. Can we just take this back? Can we retract this now? You've failed. I thought you would do a good job, and obviously you've really fucked this up, my friend. What do you mean? Captain Taichan Tonarian of the South Sail Fleet has long held me in low esteem. He's kidnapped my wife from the other dude. What do you mean? The insolence I demand their release? Oh, let me guess. Yeah, we're in a fucking blood feud with another dude. So now who's she imprisoned by? And he isn't landed. Captain of the South Sail Fleet, he's no one. This random man, who's not anywhere in the world, has kidnapped my wife. There's no way in hell we can ever ransom her back. It's impossible. Can we even break her out of captivity if she doesn't count as... Hang on. Where are you? Imprisoned in an unknown location. So we can't even plot to rescue her from... Oh, we can plot to rescue her from prison. Let's give it a go then. We don't know where she is, but we can sure as hell give it a goddamn try, huh? Welcome, welcome. You know a good way to make some money? Slave raid. Did I not say join my court and then he instantly died? That seems entirely fair. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. He kidnapped her just to ransom her back to us. Thank you. Are you alright? Is everything fine? Sent gift, flattered, uncle. Broke me out of prison twice now? No? Nothing? Alright, fine. Whatever. That's fine. New important decisions available. What have we got then? Nothing. What do you mean new important? Oh, issue demand for her release. Yeah, no, it's a bit late now, team. We could start holding feasts, holding some summer fairs to help get rid of some of our dishonor. Probably not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the distinct lack of gold is making it a little difficult. What the fuck is Vahar? Where does this come from? Vahari? They're being raided by new gifts. I was going to say we should go after them and probably try and grab some slaves here. How are the Gogasossi Sea doing? Apparently pretty goddamn good. Can we go to the dynasty map, though, just to see what exactly is going on here? Yep, no, that looks just about what I imagined. Sossig, Toad. Honestly, a lot of we've got Raven off there. A lot of the Patreon houses have been wiped out at this stage. Lupus, I recognize. Hoeth, I recognize. Euphrates, I recognize. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Patreon houses have been just steamrolled by the base game. We've got of Tall Trees Town, nowhere near as creative as Sossig. I'm so annoyed that house of all these goddamn houses survived. Look at how long they've been going on for. This dude had so many kids. Oh, God, not again. Oh, it's just dawned on me what this friggin' event was. I thought it was from the Bloodline where we attract great warriors, but I'm pretty sure that this is the warrior training event, isn't it? This is because I'm trying to improve combat ability. This man must be found. It seems like I did not spend that money in vain. Oh, I sent him some money. Shit. Queen Baal II of Yin has usurped the title of Matsar. Whatever. I don't care what's going on. Come on, then. Bring it. Bring my caricature. Aha, that's good. Prince Valyrian of North Valyria gains the trait Diligent. So Diligent is good because not only is Diligent a good trait, obviously, but it also increases the chance of them getting a better childhood education as well. So rather than getting, say, a Fortune Builder, they might get Midas Touched. Or rather than hopefully them getting Skilled Warrior, whatever the hell it's called, they get Brilliant Strategist, which is what we're after. Prince Valyrian of North Valyria gains trait Diligent. Excellent. You are now the #1 babby in court. Signed Guardian. Get rid of the other fucking kid. Who was it? Aelor, you're 9 years old. Look, dude. Send everyone into hiding. Someone's trying to kill the dude? Do we know who? Auto stop plots? Why have I not done that years ago? Someone's trying to kill my son. Doesn't matter too much. I mean, we're just going to ship him off anyway, so we're basically killing the poor kid. When's his 10th birthday? I'm just going to ship him off so that I don't forget. 8th moon, gains trait Gremlins, whatever. Right. Give him a new guardian temporarily. Here. You should be trained by a priest, because that seems the most appropriate to a kid we're going to send to the Red Priests. As for Valyrian, Valyrian is the all the eggs in the basket type of kid. I want this kid to be Azor Ahai. This character, he's okay, but we've sort of soiled him a little bit with the murders and the attempted murders and all the plotting and the warfare and the murders. Oh my god. I was like, what the fuck is that? But of course, no, it's Topbog. It just said Spoff. I thought he'd made like the Empire of Spoff. Oh god. Who is this Roman centurion and why is he horrendous? Why has he got that helmet? I'm so confused. Gain the trait Kind? Why not? I mean, that'll make people like us a little bit more when it's like general opinion +5 or something like that. Diplomacy +2, so yeah, basically the same thing. That's fine. So, 430 gold. We're going to need a little bit more so we can obviously fabricate the claim on Morak. No, I'm not sending this dude any more gifts for the love of God. But what we can do now, don't care about tribal like combat. We can send this kid off to the Temple of Law. Goodbye. That kid is now a primary and obviously much, much better for it. He's actually coming out pretty decently. Of course, Martial would be his second lowest stat when I said I wanted to be a Martial character. I assume Diligent doesn't affect Martial, does it? Oh, it affects everything. Okay, fair enough. I thought this mod changed it. That's all, seeing as it changes about every other bloody thing. Right, so claims we've got... Oh, sorry, titles. We can apparently create the Ancient City of Karth, the Kingdom of... is it worth it? It's just going to make people hate us. I mean, we're going to give away a title immediately. It's also going to cost... Oh, it's going to cost us 0 gold and give us the prestige. Oh, fuck it. Why not? After a long search... Oh, Jesus. Could this be... Oh, no. After a long search, you find a fabled warrior you've been looking for. Rather reeking of spirits, the old man is soundly asleep under a table. His sword is sort of an unfamiliar make, a katana, and the man's appearance certainly betrays his eastern origins. Oh, is he not eastern then? But you could be this legendary the fighter you seek, the innkeeper, but will not let him leave until someone pays his bills. I will pay. Please. Oh, God, no. As the old man struggles to recover from his hangover, you explain in a quiet voice your quest to improve your martial ability. You ask if he would teach you. He breaks into laughter and winces from the headache this produces. Then it dawns on him that you aren't joking. Very well, Gaiman-san. I will teach you. You promise learn. I say, you do. No questions. You have a deal. You promise learn. Phew. The old warrior from the east has settled down in your castle and your training is proceeding well. One day you walk into his room and you see the man trying to catch a fly with a pair of small wooden sticks he insists on using wherever he eats. You inquire why. He explains, man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything. I think I said this last time, but this dialogue might as well be ching chong chi, and it would be less offensive. What? 50% chance of getting the trait skilled fighter. We've done it. Well done, team. Jesus fucking Christ, what were they thinking with this, honestly? Exalted among them 6,000 prestige. Oh, that's going to be so long, though. Adopt a lifestyle, that seems appropriate. We'll go with that one, then. Right, what sort of troop count have Morak got? 20,000. We're still going to have to import some more troops over regardless. My son loves me, despite the fact I shipped him off to boarding school, never to be seen again. Ah! Wraithwing is growing lazy. He spends most of the day sleeping or basking in the sun and rarely goes out on the hunt of his own accord. He also tends to be indifferent to your efforts to train him. We could go with that one. He loses a trait... Oh, shit. I will offer subtle rewards for increased activity. He loses the trait lazy, gains 1 martial. 50% chance against the trait playful. Playful gives more dragon eggs. Oh, that would be good. Holy shit, that would be very, very good. I don't want him to gain Wrath, because Wrath isn't necessarily that good. It's only personal combat. Yeah, let's try and get playful. Nice! That worked out really, really well. Okay, shit, that's awesome. He does have 8 martial. He's an incompetent commander, because he's a dragon. I mean, obviously, they wouldn't be very good at driving troops. 2 more martial, and we can actually drive him to war. This is so good. You take a boat trip with your... Oh, God, sigh. Yeah, that's appropriate. With your old warrior teacher on a nearby lake. As he fishes, you stand up in the boat and practice the moves he has taught you. When am I going to learn how to punch, you ask? The man rocks the boats and you lose your footing, falling into the water. You resurface to his roaring laughter. Learn how to punch after you learn how to keep dry. You all wet behind ear. Sigh. 20% chance to gain the trait skilled fighter. Do it. Fuck. God damn it. Well, it doesn't matter too much. Again, the more our own personal combat increases, the more chance we have of increasing Vermon, and then hopefully the Marshal can make up for where we fail here. So this is all helping out the next kid. Ancient City of Karth. Oh, did I make that title? I did make that title, didn't I? J Gate wants it. Ah, different religion, different culture. Yeah, no. Grand Line title. Ancient City of Karth. There you go, my friend. Is that going to make a merch public? No, because he's feudal. Thank the loving fucking God. Denied. Denied. Is he not a vassal under him now, though? Do we not have to worry about him? Yeah, he is. So why do we give a shit, realistically? 20% chance? Okay, here we go. As dusk falls after an intense day of sparring, you watch the setting sun from the castle ramparts together with your warrior mentor. I teach you many things, Gaemon-san, your mentor says, but most important lesson in fight is no get hit. The next morning, your training concluded. The old warrior has departed your castle. No one saw him leave. Well, I suppose I learned something. 20% chance to gain the trait skill fighter? Nothing. I think he was a fraud. Varon is mastering the art of swordsmanship, so what I want to do now is go over to Varon and force him to train a little bit, try and, you know, I think Varon is on path to becoming a good Azora High here. Wait, why can't we train him? Force train. Oh, it needs to be 8. Okay, fair enough. Him, like the dragon, we have to wait a couple more years before they're good for anything. This outrage won't go... What? Who did he kidnap? Was it my wife? What the fuck is she doing? She's been kidnapped 4 times this episode. For fuck's sake. I'm calm and collected. What is wrong with her? Plot to rescue from 43... Fuck it. Keep her. Honestly. Request divorce. No. Base reluctance minus 50. The marriage is incestuous plus 40. I'm a kinslayer minus 25. I'm not happy about this. It's got to be close, though. Minus 50 plus 40, that takes minus 10 plus minus 25. It's minus 35 plus 50. We're up to plus 25 minus 30. Don't check these maths. It's minus 5 plus 15. Is that not positive overall? Maybe we have to have much higher than that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Fuck her. Honestly, I don't give a shit. Keep her for all I care. Sadik, Lord of Pharos. Well, I mean, if I had a face like that, I'd probably be Sadik too, right? Welcome aboard. Who else we got? It's a level-headed Emperor Gaemon. Release your wife for the sum of 46 gold. No. No, how about that? How about that, fucker? Now you have to feed her and look after her and take care of her and stop her being kidnapped. Oh. Well, turns out he wasn't a big fan of that idea either, so he just chopped her head clean off. Small private funeral would have... should we remember it's Alisan the kidnapped? Alisan the lost. Was that 3rd wife? Great. We can marry our own daughter. She's 3 years old, so that's not very cash money of us. Is there anybody? Zapaeryan... Nope. There is... Seriously? Not a single person? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's one. Yeah, of course, it's our daughter. That's it. The only female of our dynasty left. We've ruined them all. We're actually ruining the bloodline here. We're gonna have to marry just anybody at this stage, unfortunately. Right, let's go for genius. That's always a good idea. She seems very good. Malala, Reyna seems very good as well. Genius, sturdy, just, honourable. She'll do. Fuck it. She's very sturdy. Exceptionally sturdy lady. She's thick with about 4 or 5 C's. That's a cat walking across a keyboard amount of C's. That's absurd. Well, that's not made you any better. The fancy clothes, you can't polish a turd, my friend. Good for nothing, nobody. Her, cynical, intrigue plus 2. You can stay for as long as you like. What fucking ever. Who cares? Thank you. Like, monthly piety. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Good. Emperor Gaemon, after listening to my voice... What's he done? Oh, he's empowered his council. Where'd you get that crown? I gave him that crown. Where'd you get that... Thank you for watching this slightly longer episode of Game of Thrones. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Don't get used to it, because it's not going to happen every day at all, because this is going to take me about 4 hours to edit and upload now. So if it's late, you've only got yourselves to blame. A big shout out to Zachary Harris, Arik, Sean Thornton, Haydock, Sidini, Tim Bragg, Laurus, Michael Mullen, Vacuous Backers, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Tyler Birch, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pelvis Presley, Asuna Kirito, Logan Thorne, Conspiracy, Jimbo, Orcs Wolf, Facundo Vasquez, Tom Terror 18, Escape, Average Gamer 419, and Jackson Whitman for their support the Insanity Loves on Patreon. And a big shout as well to Nathaniel Lindberg, Brennan Tunnett, Euphrates, Jack Allen, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Der, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Johan DeVries, Haj Demar, Alpha Scuff, Kevin Saunders, Duncan217, Zep McDougall, Joseph Beer, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris Hancock, Sir Thor the Swede, Asro, Nick, Will Wade, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, and Adam Person. Thank you all for your support.